Hey everybody, it's Saturday, July 9th, and it's time for a couple of Marvel Legendary viewer challenges. I'm doing one by Montax30 today and the other by Mr. Giraffe. I'm going to explain in a second just how the viewer challenges are going to work going forward. Not a huge change, just an alteration to how I select them. But anyway, I got two really fun games for you today. Welcome everybody who happens to be here, spending some of your weekend with me. I do appreciate it. By the way, absolutely no spoilers, but I saw Thor: Love and Thunder, and I loved it. It was wonderful. We have a spoiler chat in the Discord if anybody has seen it and would like to talk about it. It's a hidden thread, so you have to go to the MCU Spoilers channel, click on Thor: Love and Thunder spoilers, and then you can get into there so nobody gets spoiled by accident. But it was so good, and I heard Off the Cuff is already building his setup for it, and I can't wait to see what that ends up being. All right, so let me talk about the viewer challenges real quick. So as you noticed, I have restarted up my Ko-fi account, where previously you could do donations there, but I set up memberships. So memberships come with perks, and one of the perks is you get priority on viewer challenge selections. So here's what I do. I take everybody who is a Bageltop officer and above, officer or hero who are eligible for this, and I put them basically into a hat, into a randomizer, as well as one entry that says Bagel's Choice, and I'll roll it. I'll roll twice, and whichever names come up, they get to be the people whose setups I play that week. And I did not roll a Bagel's Choice this week. It was Montax and Mr. Giraffe. So if you're not... Hey, Desert Raven Gamer / Major Tom, thank you so much for the resub. More legendary, always more legendary. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so if you're on the Ko-fi and you're a member, a Bageltop officer or a Bageltop hero, you have a chance at least once a month, multiple times a month to be selected. What else I was going to say? Yeah, so if you are not a Bageltop member, your setup can still be selected. If I get Bagel's Choice, then if I select yours, I won't be selecting anybody's who is a member that way. So it'll be one of you. Anyway, let's talk about the setup that we're starting with. We're going to be starting with the one by Montax30, and it's going to be fun. This one is called Now You See Me. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this setup is all about. Here it is, Now You See Me by Montax30. The greatest magicians and illusionists in the world have gathered together for the annual Trickster Awards. Mysterio, who considers himself the world's greatest illusionist, was extremely offended that he was not invited. He thinks that his invitation was void due to his troubled past. In order to get revenge, he makes his way to the award ceremony. He wants to send them a message by creating an elaborate scheme. Peter Parker sensed that Mysterio was up to something. He had his hands tied, so he enlisted the help of his friend, Miles. Miles jumped at the opportunity, but realized that he might need some help. He contacted other illusion-based heroes and villains for assistance. Loki was shocked by the call, but felt honored. Kitty and Nightcrawler were together from a previous Excalibur mission, and Invisible Woman reluctantly joined because she doesn't quite trust Loki. The five hope that they can stop Mysterio before he carries out his evil scheme. So let me show you the setup. Before I do, I'll remind you that if you'd like to submit your own setup, you can just type in !challenges in the chat, or you can go to challenges.bageltopgames.com and you can submit a challenge there. And if you're a member, you'll be entered in that rotation. Or if you're not a member, if I get Bagel's Choice, I might pick yours. All right, let's look at the setup for this awesome story. We've got Mysterio distracts the hero, Skrulls and CSA Special Marshals as the villain groups, and Mr. Sinister clones as the henchmen. A lot of illusionary stuff going on. And then our five heroes, as in the story: Invisible Woman, Ultimate Spider-Man, Kitty Pryde, Loki, and Nightcrawler. It'll be interesting to see how a lot of these work together, especially with Mysterio's extra tactics. So let's take a look at our Mastermind and Scheme overview. This is uploaded for your convenience. Just type in command setup. All right, so we've got, oh, you know what? Let me do the prediction first before I show you Mysterio, because we are live. We got people watching, so predictions are open. How do you think this is going to go? Okay, that is open. You don't have a lot of time today because I've already got all the decks set up, so get those predictions in now. Mysterio always leads Sinister 6, except for today. Master Strike, shuffle this Master Strike into Mysterio's face-down Mastermind Tactics. That card becomes a Mastermind Tactic worth 6 VP. I think Mysterio is the #1 voted Mastermind as far as how much you like Masterminds on this sorter I did previously. By the way, once we get to the end of the year and we're on the second half of the year, I'm going to be doing a new sorter with the sets that have released since then, and we'll see how everybody stacks up there. 8 attack. I'm going to have to hit him a lot. That's how Mysterio works, but he's always a lot of fun. And then we got Distract the Hero from Spider-Man Homecoming. Setup 8 twist. Use at least one Spidey hero. That's going to be Miles Morales in this setup. Twist. If you get any victory points this turn, put this twist on the bottom of the villain deck. Otherwise, stack this twist next to the scheme as a villainous interruption. Evil wins when there have been 5 villainous interruptions. So I gotta hope there's Well, the Mr. Sinister clones coming out should help me because they come out 2 at a time, and maybe I'll leave them around so I don't fail the interruptions or have a lower chance of failing the interruptions. So that's going to help me out a little bit. We'll see. All right, get those predictions in. We'll start this up. Did you guys see the news about the Comic-Con Marvel panel? I think it's going to be on Saturday. Yeah, Mysterio is, I think, yeah, like I said, he's the most favored Mastermind as far as preference. Overall, according to my sorter. And yes, she can get me bystanders, which do count as VP, so I'm not too worried about the scheme for those reasons, but I do have to watch out for it. Yeah, Invisible Woman has a great kit with the KOing too. All right, let me give everything a courtesy shuffle, just so you have some more time to get predictions in. Here's our villain deck, already sorted and already shuffled, but I'll do a couple extra shuffles live just for you, and I will cut the deck once at the end of that. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here. If Montax was here, I don't think Montax is here, I'd let him cut the deck, but if you submit a challenge and you show up, you get to tell me when to cut the deck. Just a little privilege for you. We'll see how fast I can get through these 2 setups. I'm not going to rush or anything. They usually take me a while because I want to take my time and do it right, but I'll cut the hero deck too. We'll see. And starting hands, I'm going to be thematic, and I'm going to be using both shield for this game, so I hope I don't mix them up. I got my starting hand on the left, starting hand on the right. Everything where it needs to be. All right, so get those predictions, then I'll give you like 20 more seconds, which is like 15 seconds from when you hear it. Let me take a look at what it looks like. By the way, if you are interested in the Viewers Play game, still plenty of time to join. If you're a coffee member, officer and above, Twitch subscriber, or hero or villain chat, you can find the Viewers Play channel in the Discord, pick a team, classic versus modern, and then play along with that game, or at least help them with their strategy. All right, Avatar's got a cloning question. Buy us some more time for predictions. Can you choose to shuffle the deck even the card you were looking for was the first you revealed? Can you choose to? I think you can, because you might as well have, you could have looked through the deck anyway. So I think what you have to do, Avatar, is you have to commit before you go to the villain deck is, am I going to look at all the cards or just one card? If you choose to look at the top and you don't have any other deck knowledge, you just look at the bottom and you don't have any other deck knowledge, like with the Sentinel Squad 1s, you wouldn't shuffle the deck then because you know they're on the bottom. But if you want to look through anyway, then you have the right to shuffle it if you want. But if you're like, I'm going to just look at one card, then you wouldn't shuffle it. So you do have to pick, but you can always shuffle it by looking at all the cards. I think the answer is yes, you can always choose because it's included in that. But you don't have to shuffle it if you reveal the first card because you have no deck knowledge. Yeah, so shuffle it all the time. Actually, no. Barraclaw, you don't have to shuffle it. There was a ruling elsewhere if you don't have deck knowledge. So the Sentinel Squad 1 is designed that way because you put them on the bottom of the deck. So if you get a Sentinel Squad, put it on the bottom of your deck, and another one comes up and it clones, you only have to pull the bottom card of the deck. And that's a trick to avoid having to shuffle, because the purpose of shuffling is to get rid of deck knowledge. And if you get the bottom card of the deck, you don't have to shuffle at all. I'll find sources on that, but I know that's the case for sure. If you... Travel Size did a blog post, or a post on Board Game Geek, How I Learned to Shut Up and Love the Clone, or something like that, which talks all about the tricks and tips there. All right, predictions are having to end. 7 people say win, 3 people say lose. Most of you say I'm going to win this setup, but we'll see how it goes. Ending submissions right now. If you didn't get your prediction in, stick around. We got another game to do after this. Let's see what our starting HQ looks like. We've got, okay, Banff Nightcrawler, more Nightcrawler, even more Nightcrawler, Katie Pryde, and more Katie Pryde. All X-Men HQ. Look at that. Nobody else to be seen. That's cool. I can get a lot of Nightcrawler cards maybe, but they're 4 and 4. A little more expensive than a 2 or 3. But we'll see. Hey, Ghoulie, I'm doing well. How are you? All right, let's go ahead and start with turn number 1. I don't know where I put the scheme. I'll find it in a second. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that's why. It's not supposed to be there. That's where my dice go. Turn 1 gives me 5 and 1. First turn, Moonstone from the CSA Special Marshals. Fight effect, each other player discards 2 cards and then draws a card. Could help cycle the deck early. I was just looking for something to watch while playing Arma, then I got the I'm glad notifications work for you. I don't always stream Saturdays. I stream a lot of Saturdays, 2 p.m. Pacific, and I'm going to be streaming this one for a while because I got 2 games to play. But welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're in the Discord, I have alerts that go up because events you can subscribe to, I tag everybody who's here in the Bageltop Live channel as well. So check that out. All right, I can take anything that's a Nightcrawler. So let's take a look at the 2 Nightcrawler cards I can take. So Bamf has 2 Recruit and Teleport. It costs me 3, which means I can get this and a Sidekick. Nice for early game because of the Recruit Teleport. I can hold off to get something more expensive. Then we've got Blended Shadows, which is offensive to attack for a cost, and Teleport. Sometimes it's best to hide now and fight later. I love Nightcrawler's hero set. But I think I'm going to start with Bamf and a Sidekick because next time I'm going to have 3 Recruit. Although, hold on. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have 3 attack and 3 Recruit next turn. So maybe I want to go with Blended Shadows this turn and then take Bamf next turn because I don't know if a 3 cost is going to come up for me before the shuffle. Yeah, that seems like a better idea. It's a safer choice. So I'll start with Blended Shadows. Then I'll take Bamf and try to build some Nightcrawler-y thing. And I think Ghost in the Machine has something that'll work with me too. No, I meant offensive like it's attack versus recruit. It's a different way to use that. Not offensive as in, you know, I'm offended. Okay, 4. Wow. 5th game today. Well, I guess you're playing solo, but that's still a lot of games. How are you finding the difficulty of the X-Men expansion? I still think that X-Men is the most difficult expansion there is overall. Maybe followed by Messiah Complex. Or maybe not. I don't know what I would say my second most difficult one is, but I think X-Men is definitely the most difficult possible difficulty. Okay. Oh, we got a 5 and 1 again. Odd couple of hands. Turn 2 gives me our first Skrull. So we got the Skrull Shapeshifters ambush with the rightmost hero from the HQ under this villain. This villain's attack is equal to the hero's cost. Unfortunately, it gets a relatively expensive uncommon. So we've got a 6 attack villain that looks just like Ghost in the Machine Kitty Pryde, which is cool. Ooh, we got Loki's rare, which a Skrull's gonna steal. So now Maria, I think, is one of the most difficult masterminds, but overall, as far as expansions go, yeah. God of Mischief, 6 attack. It doesn't really matter. This is going to be captured by a Skrull anyway. So we'll see. I love the art of this one, though. He's going to steal the helmet. Wow, you've played 5 games of 2-handed solo today? That is incredible. When did you start? How many hours have you been playing? All right, 5 recruit. So if I'm going Nightcrawler on the left, and I want X-Gene Kitty Pryde on the left as well, because that'll work well with Teleport. Give me little bits of attack and recruit plus X-Gene. But there's only X-Men in the city and Loki that I can't recruit, so let me look at going through a phase. Definitely want to keep this on the left-hand side with Nightcrawler, because otherwise I'm not going to have much X-Gene with Miles Morales, Loki, and Invisible Woman. But I could take Blended Shadows, but I'm going to take my time building the left-hand side and not take too much away from it. So I'm going to go with the Officer and Sidekick for this turn, and then hope the HQ gets a little better after that. Kitty Pryde can help with that, so we're going to go with an Officer here. 3 recruit Officer is, okay, special 1, Victoria Hand. I mean, she might in the future. And we'll get a Sidekick. Got all the sidekicks available, and it is, ooh, Prodigy. We just talked about him the other day. This is a couple of good pickups. 7 hours. I think I've done one stream that was that long, but more games you can fit into that time if you don't have to talk about it. But pretty darn impressive, Ragnat. Gotta not mix up these 2 hands because they're both shield. Okay. We've got a 3 and 3 like I knew. Turn 3 is a Master Strike. Mysterio's gonna Mysterio. Here we are. So shuffle this into his tactics. Let me grab his tactics. Put this Master Strike in his tactics. And it becomes a tactic worth 6 VP. I will increase the number of tactics. Now there are 5 tactics, 1 Mastermind card. Making a total of 6. And that's only gonna go up as this game continues. I've watched a couple episodes of Red Dwarf, and I enjoyed it. I'd like to watch the whole thing from the beginning at some point. 3 attack and 3 recruit. Let's see. Again, my plan was to take Bamf, so I'm still going to go ahead and take Bamf for 2. Build myself a nice little teleport / X-Gene deck. There's, ooh, that's a great one. Okay, now I'm going to load up on Recruit to get along for the ride, because there's nothing better for a teleport deck than along for the ride. 3 attack doesn't do anything, so that's it. Now, I'm a little worried because there's not a lot of VP I can easily take in the HQ. Moonstone is probably the cheapest thing. She's the easiest thing to hit. And I'd rather not fail a Scheme Twist if it comes up. I could afford to fail a couple. I can fail 4, not lose. But I'd rather succeed on the early ones so I have a chance on the later ones when I might have to hit, well, you know what? Later in the game is going to be easier, so I hope the Scheme Twists are just later. That's really what I want. Okay, we've got 1 Nightcrawler, so I have 4 attack. I can hit Moonstone on the left-hand side if I need to. Yeah, what I meant by Red Dwarf is I have the old episodes. Ooh, Thoreau is here and announced his presence. Welcome, Thoreau. Thank you for that. Whoa. All right, turn 4 is our first Mr. Sinister clone. Here it is. Thoreau was super cool. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but a couple weekends ago, an incorrect button was clicked on my PC while I was not home, and I was streaming on Twitch, just blank, and a very dark, no lights close-up, and Thoreau's like, hey, you're streaming right now, in case you didn't know. Nobody else told me, so thank you, Thoreau, for that, so I could shut that down. I do appreciate you letting me know. Alright, so Mr. Sinister clones come in, ambush clone. When the clone copy enters the city, shuffle a bystander into the villain deck. So, I don't have to shuffle if I get this right. I'm going to check the bottom card. It's Vranky, so now I do have to shuffle. Was the top one a clone? It wasn't either. It was another Skrull. So, we bring out another clone, and we grab a bystander and shuffle it all back in. Now, you have to shuffle with Mr. Sinister because the bystander thing. So, I grab a random bystander, I don't know what it is, and we'll shuffle it in. We will shuffle that in. This is one of my favorite henchmen. They teased this one during a live stream with another game, and these henchmen just came up randomly, and I like when they do that. The blogs are cool, I like covering those, but when they're streaming a regular game of Legendary and they pull a card and it's just a new card nobody's seen, it's catching everybody off guard, it's a lot of fun. I wish they would do that more often. I think it's my favorite way for them to reveal cards. It's a nice surprise. Okay, we've got a couple of cards coming in. And again, I'm probably going to leave one of these clones around just for easy VP for the scheme if I don't have Invisible Woman. But again, the fight effect is you get to clone stuff you recruit, so that's also useful. So to get things like more teleporting Nightcrawlers. I got 3 recruit this turn and 3 attack. So I can fight a Sinister clone, but I'm going to waste the clone that I recruit because, well, it won't exactly be a waste, but I can't take anything from the HQ. So I can get an extra shield officer this way. Maybe try to go for Loki's rare early. Or I leave the clones in there. I don't super care about escapes, though. Escapes don't make me lose the game. Although it does reduce the amount of VP I can get a turn by getting rid of villains in the city. So option A, I fight a Sinister clone, I recruit an officer, I clone that officer. Or B, I do absolutely nothing, maybe get a sidekick instead. What is my discard pile? I have 1 officer, and I have Prodigy. So there's a chance I can get the rare just what I have right now. Because this I could clone the officer 1, 2, 3, 4, or copy the officer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy. Okay, left-hand side, what do you have? Okay, they have 4 attack. I'd rather use these clones on the left-hand side to build up Nightcrawler's deck real fast. So I'm going to take a risk and not do anything as far as attacking, even though I could. I'm going to spend 2 recruit to get a sidekick, and I'll move forward. This sidekick is a standard sidekick this time. And we'll see if that was a good decision. If another Sinister clone comes in, then I have an escape. Which, again, doesn't affect the evil wins condition. So it's not a huge deal. But I will have to KO one of these cards. And these cards are all things I want. Has to be one of these 3, because they're not rares. So let's keep going. Again, the setup is uploaded. If you want to see that setup, just go to gamesetup.bageltalkgames.com or just type in !setup for that link if you don't want to type it in. Ooh, we got Prodigy, but I don't have the recruit I need. And then if you want to play in the Viewers Play game this month, check out the Discord, find the Viewers Play channel if you are eligible, and talk about what your choices are. By the way, it's Classic versus Modern, so Classic are the first 30-something heroes to appear in Marvel Comics, and Modern is the most recent 30 heroes to appear in Marvel Comics, all characters that are playable in Legendary. So the original ones have characters like Namor, Captain America, all the original X-Men, the original Avengers, and Modern has characters like Ms. Marvel, Sam Alexander Nova, all the characters from Fear itself, the Guardians of the Galaxy MCU, all that stuff. So it'll be a fun, it'll be fun to see what the final 3 heroes are for each side. Turn 5, well, there it is. That's the one thing I didn't want to happen for an escape. So they're going to come in, they're going to clone again and see if the top card is... Nope. It's a bystander, but not anymore. So Moonstone's going to escape, which I was prepared for. It's not a huge risk. Another one comes in. We shuffle in a bystander. Okay. So what's your win record for the... tell me the master... You don't have to tell me the schemes if you don't want to. What are the 5 Masterminds you played, and what's your win-lose against those Masterminds in X-Men? I'm guessing one of the loses was Dark Phoenix. Just my guess. All right, villain deck is shuffled, and Moonstone's gonna escape. So we'll fill up the city, take care of that. I'd hate to lose all these clones before the scheme twists come out because I'm gonna need them. All right, she escapes, no escape effect on her, so she is just gone. And I have to KO something, one of these 3. This turn, I have 3 recruit. Can't get anything for 3 here. So another wasted Sinister clone a little bit. Although maybe I'll replace it with a 3 cost. I definitely want to keep Blended to Shadows there. Ghost in the Machine is great. There's some varied costs here, but it's going to be a while till I can get that. Going Through a Face is also good, because it's an X-Gene draw card, which is almost always going to work, but it's a common. I'm going to hope it comes up later, and I'm going to KO this, unfortunately. Maybe a 3 cost to come up that I can take this turn, and it's not. It's a 4 of a kind, which is great, and I wish I could clone this. Actually, no, I don't. It's a 4. Well, Nightcrawler has a 4 cost. I could teleport. I could always teleport with Blend into Shadows and make sure a 4 of a kind always works. But I can't get either this turn. Okay, anyway. So if I don't care about the Skrull shapeshifters escaping, I could teleport Nightcrawler for next turn. But I'd rather not have any more escapes, especially because I'd rather get this Kitty Pryde from the Skrulls soon. So I am going to fight a clone this turn. Let's do it. We'll play Blended Shadows and 2 of my troopers for 4 total attack. Nice! I've seen you play that a bunch of times. That's, I've never played it. How do you feel about the currency system in that game? Because what I've heard is that the currency is the same for attack and recruit there, and it feels a little too simplistic for those who like Legendary. But I can't judge because I haven't played it. I'm just curious. Let's fight a clone. We'll fight the one in the bank for no particular reason. And the next hero I recruit this turn that has a printed cost of 4 or less, I clone. And I can recruit nothing near. So let's go for... Let's get a couple of sidekicks. I don't think I need officers over here. I have Bamf coming up. So let's get a sidekick and see what we clone. We clone Darwin. We get a second Darwin, which is interesting. There are others I would have picked, so let me go ahead and look at the sidekick stack. Where's the other Darwin? Oh, he's right there. Okay, I get a second Darwin. Cloning the special sidekicks is fun because there's only 2 of a lot of them. Or all of them, right? Okay, shuffle that up. The currency's interesting, but the more expensive the card, the more power and abilities it has, like attack or defense. But there's no but there's one currency for attack and defense, right? You just spend it in different ways. Or am I totally off base there? Again, I don't know the game. 4, 5, 6. Not great. Turn 6 gives me Scheme Twist. Okay. The one turn I have not enough attack to fight any of these clones, I get a Scheme Twist. I'm going to fail this one. Tragically. Even if I copy the trooper. Alright. If I get any victory points this turn, put this twist on the bottom of the villain deck. Otherwise, stack this twist after the scheme as a villainous interruption. So there is literally no way for me to get any victory points this turn. I have 4 recruit, but I don't have enough attack. I can have the maximum of 2 attack this turn. So I'm just going to go ahead and give myself the interruption now because I get it at the end of the turn. But I can't, unfortunately. So I was successfully interrupted. Okay, interesting. Maybe I'll check it out. I'm not as big of a DC person as I am a Marvel person, of course, but I do love learning about new games. So for that, I'm not going to play Prodigy. I'm going to go ahead and take 4 of a kind, and maybe that's where I'm going over here. Does Loki have a 4 cost? I don't know. Have 4 recruits. 4 of a kind. If you played any other cards that cost 4 this turn, you get +2 attack. This works pretty well with Nightcrawler, but it also works well with the other Invisible Woman cards if those show up. So either or, but I'm going to go ahead and take it. And maybe get more Invisible Woman on the right. Maybe I'll take another Blended Shadows over here. All right. We got Ultimate Spider-Man, who I don't know how it's going to fit into this because there's not a lot of cards that cost 2 or less. And I haven't seen. If I saw a lot of Ultimate Spidey, I probably would have gone there with one side, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Got the sidekick, though. Well, that Villainous Interruption was unfortunate. I hope I can avoid the rest. That's why I left these clones here. Okay, I have no other... Okay, I'm still short on attack, so hopefully I don't get another interruption. And I don't. I gotta save some of these teleporting Nightcrawlers for the interruption times. But Queen Frankie does come in, and she's gonna steal a rare. Yeah, she steals Loki's rare, not Nightcrawlers. Put the highest cost hero from the HQ into this villain. This villain's attack is equal to that hero's cost. Fight, gain that hero. So a nice way to get a rare if I could get 8 attack, but this might be carried off. So this is an 8 attack villain. We are bookending with Skrulls. We got the Bystander Rescue. This is the one that will help me with the scheme, because when I rescue a Bystander by focusing, I can avoid the Villainous Interruption. So I've got 6 recruit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 with a teleport. But I'm going to play it now, so I can get Ghost in the Machine, who cares about different costs, which is not great for Invisible Woman, and not great for Ultimate Spider-Man, but because I have both and I can mix them up, it's at least 2 attack if I have 2 and a 4, something like that. So let me go ahead and take Ghost in the Machine. Give me some attack I need. Okay. And again, like I said, I might take a Blend into Shadows on the right to make sure I have a 4 attack, a 4 cost card in my hand. All right, Ragnot says, to put it in American sports terms, I am 3-2. I beat Shadow X twice with Mutant Hunting Super Sentinel. I bested Dark Phoenix once, well done. And lost once with the Scheme X-Men Danger Room Goes Berserk. And I lost against Onslaught with Televised Death Traps of Mojo World. I'm going to play that last combo again in advanced solo now to see what happens. That's an interesting question. Do certain Scheme Mastermind combos get easier or harder if you play in solo versus two-handed? I know the answer is yes, because there's some that, you know, each other player or all players effect varies. Some things can whiff in two-handed that can't whiff in solo. Anyway, turn 8 is a Sinister clone, so we have another escape. Unfortunately, since I couldn't fight anything, the Shapeshifters escape with Ghost in the Machine, Kitty Pryde. They have no escape effect, but I lose my chance to get that with attack. So this gets carried off to the escape pile, and I gotta get one more escape too, because a clone coming. So here we go. Both. Interesting. So they come in, I gotta do a KO, then I gotta clone this clone. So let's, I don't think Spidey's gonna help me here, so I'm gonna get rid of Ultimate Spider-Man as much as I don't want to do it, because I love his cards. I love his hero set. Okay, and we clone them again. Let's try the top card this time, see if we're lucky. It's a Scheme Twist, which would have been not great. Oh, look what there's a copycat in the villain deck. Amy's here, she's waiting, but I saw you. Thanks to the clone ability. But one of these clones escapes. I gotta shuffle in a Bystander too. So this clone escapes as well. Boy, that's a lot of escapes. Another KO. I want to keep Unseen Rescue. That's gonna help me win the game. I think I'm gonna actually get rid of the second Ghost in the Machine. I got one. I don't think it's... See, look, I have 1, 2, 3 cost. I think teleporting Nightcrawler is gonna be a little more advantageous. So I'll get rid of the other Kitty Pryde. I already lost the other 2. I recruited 1. I lost 1. That was the last one. Here's Loki. And shuffle on in, everybody. We shuffle a Bystander into the villain deck. One of those was the copycat, unfortunately. I don't know what this other one is, though. Not yet. And playing every combo twice. Once 5-handed solo or 2-handed solo, and once true advanced solo, see what the differences are. Are you recording that? I'd be real interested to find out, to look at your results there. Maybe with the results and some notes about how difficult those were. That's really neat. Evaluation of solo versus two-handed. If you do write it up, post it on your Facebook group so I can check it out. I would love to read that. Villain deck's getting kind of thin, even with the Vystators being shuffled in. Okay, let's start my actual turn. Sidekick played. Let me pop this on. Right. And let's draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. I wasn't going to take it along for the ride anyway, but I can send a card under cover though. So let's go ahead and play 1, 2, 3, recruit. Victoria hand makes 5 recruit. If I want to send this shield agent under cover, I can't play it. So what am I going to recruit this turn? Probably Unseen Rescue. So I don't need this shield agent. So I'll play the 3 agents for 3 recruit. This Loki also has KO power. Gives me new recruits, which is good. That works well with Invisible Woman. Or the left side too with Nightcrawler. Either way. I can teleport Blend into Shadows until I get all humans are expendable to make sure I get the KO as well. So either way, let's get the 3-0. Play Victoria hand for 2 more recruit. I will send this shield agent from my hand under cover just to thin the deck a little bit before the KO start happening. And get some VP there. Now, she's another thing I can do. I can send her undercover for some VP when a Scheme Twist comes up. So I'll save... If I have to do that, I'll do that turn. So let's go ahead and take Unseen Rescue, as I plan right now. There's another Loki. We got 2 attack. That's not going to do anything, so I'm going to have yet another escape. A lot of escapes here. I am so glad there's not a lot of early Scheme Twists. I would have lost almost already for the amount of times I couldn't fight anything. Much rather have escapes than that, but I have to hit Mysterio up to 9 times, depending on how this game goes. So hopefully I can play a little faster. I am playing every combo twice. Once. Yeah, you already said that. I just like 200 solo so much. Ooh, look at that. Pretty good hand. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 attack. Maybe a copy for 12 attack. I can hit Mysterio and something else if I use Prodigy, which in the interest of time, I probably will. There's one of our Darwins. Turn 9 gives me... There it is. Okay, at least I can fight something this turn, so I'm okay. I can fight a clone, at least. Alright, again, if I get any VP, put this twist in the bottom of the villain deck. Otherwise, you get a villainous interruption. So let's start. How many different costs do I have? 7, 3, 4, 5. I could take Blend into Shadows to try to get a 5th cost. If I do that, I will get 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. I can take a Blend into Shadows, and I'll have, let's say it's just 4 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can hit 2 clones. But I want to do that in the other order. So I can clone something twice. So here's what I can do. I can Ghost in the Machine for 4 attack. Troopers for 6 total attack. And then I can get 4 recruit. I can hit 2 clones, and I can clone one of these cards twice. Or I can hit 1, hit 1, clone the other. But no, I only have 4 recruit though, so I'm gonna clone it 2. I'm gonna clone 2 Blend into Shadows. It's a great one to pick up. It's okay. Take your time. There's plenty of expansions there. Let's do that. This will be fun. So I'm gonna start with Ghost in the Machine. I get 1, 2, 3, 4 attack for the 4 different costs. This card is pretty good. I like this one. Oh yeah, and they're not stopping making expansions. We got a little tease the other day. On the stream, they talked about the Eternals set for a little bit, and how it's been delayed. Of course, something to do with the movie. Marvel asked it to be delayed, and we might not see it for a couple of years. But the secret good news in there is that we got Legendary for the next couple of years, and then more. It's not stopping anytime soon. This game is going to have over... Maybe it'll get to up to 60 expansions. 10 more years? I don't know. All right. 6 attack. Let's fight both Sinister clones. And then we will clone Blend into Shadows twice. Or should I take All Humans Are Expendable twice? Huh. This works so well with Blend into Shadows. And double KO power is great. It's okay. I posted about it in a couple places, so I can send you the link to that. I made a Twitch clip. What do you guys think? Should I take? Should I get 3 copies of All Humans Are Expendable, or 3 copies of Blend into Shadows. I think I should clone all humans are expendable, especially because there's already 2 Blend into Shadows here. And I can KO a lot of cards this way. Really make my deck nice and efficient. Especially with the teleports. That's where I'm leaning towards, even though it's cheaper. Regardless, let me go ahead and fight 2 Sinister clones first. Let's take out the one in the bank. And the one in the sewers. Alright, so I have 2 clones stacked up. I'll play my... I'll play Darwin and the Shield Agent first. So Darwin goes away. I think so. I think this is the better choice. This, I might not see any more of these in the game unless I quote it. Oh, that was totally wrong. I might not see any of these unless I clone them, not quote them. Alright. So let's recruit all humans are expendable for 3, and we'll clone it twice. Let's see if it comes up. It doesn't. So let's get 2 clones. At least 2 clones at once mean... okay, there's one at the bottom of the deck. And then a second one... let me go to the top. Well, how far down were they? Okay. Somewhat far down. Maybe 10 cards down. Shuffle that up. Alright. So that combined with Blend into Shadows, I can do a lot of KOs. And get a lot of new recruits, too. Which I have off to the side. We're going all covert over here, I guess. Okay. These are both gained. 3 of those on my discard pile is very nice. Exactly. Astigmatic has summed it up. KO when drawing cards is basically the best thing you can do, and that card gives you both. Absolutely. Okay, that's the turn. And there was a twist this turn, right? So I succeeded. So at the end of my turn, let me go ahead and draw my new hand. That's my second Darwin. I haven't reshuffled yet. And so I succeeded. I got some VP. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle this twist. Nope, you don't shuffle it. You put it on the bottom of the villain deck. But with all the cloning, it's going to be shuffled again. So go on the bottom. The shuffling of the villain deck with the clones kind of messes with this scheme. Well, not really. The twists don't play extra cards in the villain deck. So I just want to have a big chain at the end. Well, I will once the clones are gone. They'll be gone soon. I've already played like 6 of them. 2 more clones and there's no more clones. Okay, turn 10 is... oh, there's another clone. So 1. See if I'm lucky. Nope, that's a twist. Okay, so we're taking this scheme twist from the bottom and shuffling it in again. Oh, we got the pizza guy. Second Mr. Sinister clone. Wow. We're going to have a lot of later villains show up. A lot of Skrulls capturing stuff later on. Okay, we shuffle a bystander in. I don't know what it is yet. Goes right in. Okay, we're going to get a lot of attack this turn, too. So let's start with Unseen Rescue. Focus 2. Rescue a bystander. You can use it up to 4 times this turn. It's a card that costs 4, which kind of activates 4 of a kind. I get 2 attack. I played another card that costs 4 this turn. I get 2 more attack. I'm up to 6 total. I've got some room here with Prodigy to do some stuff. I got 2 attack. And I got Victoria Hand, which I might not play yet. So if I play Prodigy as a copy of 4 of a kind, I'll get 10 total attack. For 10, yep, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, oh, 12 total attack. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, no, Prodigy is going to capture, yeah, that's going to be 4, 8, 10, 12. I have 12 total. So I'm missing 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm an 8. That's what I was missing. The die was wrong. Perfect. All right. So I can get 12 attack if I play a copy of 4 of a kind. And for 12, I can hit Mysterio and I can hit a clone. But I also have Queen Varanki here with the rare Loki that I can hit right now. So this rare Loki, each player reveals a Brotherhood ally, which I do have, or reveals their hand for each player that revealed their hand. You may swap a card from that hand with the card from the HQ of the same cost. It may be useful, it may not be useful. It might be useful for Invisible Woman, because I can swap out 4-cost cards or 4-cost cards. Each player includes myself. And it's 6 attack. I think instead of hitting Mysterio right now, I should hit this, get this card, and use it to hit Mysterio a bunch of times afterwards. And I don't have to use Prodigy to do it. So I'm going to spend the 8 attack I have right now to hit Queen Varanki and gain this rare Loki on the right-hand side. Now, what I could do is I could copy a trooper, then play hand, then send something undercover. But I could also play Prodigy right now to... I have 2 recruit. I could get a bystander with Unseen Rescue. Although when I play hand, I'm going to get 2 more recruit. Father of Lies, by the way. This is the one that I need your guys' help with. Look at the top 2 cards of another player's deck. Without revealing those cards, call one of them good, the other one bad. That player puts one of those cards into their discard pile and the other one into yours. I can get this if I play Prodigy, but I think I should save Prodigy. If I do use Prodigy this turn, I can do a clone with a Nightcrawler, but and it's a 4 cost. You know what? No, I'm not going to play Prodigy. I'm going to play Victoria Hand. Give me a total of... I only have is 2 right now. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 2 recruits, so I did play hand. Oh, I see what I did. I gave myself 2 recruit for Unseen Rescue. Okay. Instead of 2 attack. So everything's been correct. I play Victoria Hand. I get 2 recruit. I don't get to activate her ability. I'm going to get a sidekick and end here. Sidekick is... Ooh, a second Prodigy without having to clone. Look at that. How lucky. I didn't even play this one. So, I might do a Prodigy copy chain later on. Ooh, this is not great. I gotta do some KOs here. Yeah, Skrulls I think are also my favorite core set villain group. They're simple, yet interesting. Great for a starting game for somebody who hasn't played Legendary before. Okay, turn 11 is, speaking of the Skrulls, Super Skrull. Each player, its fight effect is each player KOs one of their heroes. So if I can fight him this turn, great, because I have grays both sides. Yeah, you know what? That's available. Who would always lead the Skrulls? With Super Skrull being a hero now, but also him being in the villain group, he can't lead his own villain group, right? Although King Hulk leads Warbound, I think also has Hulk in it, so maybe. Okay. So I could do a teleport. I could get 4 attack though. What I could do is go Blended Shadows, Darwin, that's 4 attack. Then I could go Bamf, 3, 4, 5. But the clones only clone things that are 4 cost or less. So I couldn't clone Swashbuckler, but I do want Swashbuckler. So maybe I play all these, I get Swashbuckler. And then I fight Super Skrull for hero KOs with Darwin. And then I'll save the clones for later. Let's do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. We're going to go ahead and recruit Swashbuckler, the uncommon here. Refill. Another Spidey. I'll play Blended to Shadows for 2. I will use Darwin to copy the attack, or not copy the attack, get to attack based on Blended to Shadows attack symbol. Darwin goes away, and I will hit Super Skrull, and we'll KO some stuff. Each player KOs one of their heroes. This shield leader from the left is gone. Right-hand side. I have 5 recruit, which will go down to 4, which is fine. I'll get rid of this shield agent as well. And Super Skrull's gone. Things are going okay. I got a lot of cards from the clone, so... Okay, this is my hand, which unfortunately... Oh, actually, no, this is good. I got 5 grays and a reshuffle, so these are not going into the shuffle. I mean, Queen Varanki would make more sense for the leader, right? Well, it depends on what era of the comics it's from, but... Yeah, it would be cool to have them have always leads. You know who really needs an always leads? The Dark Avengers needs a Norman Osborn Mastermind to always lead them. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen because it's from a separate expansion. But I think somebody might have made a custom one. All right, we got 6 grays. Cool. These are going to go to my discard. The hands after this should be pretty good. Iron Patriot / Norman Osborn. All right. Well, I might fail a twist here. It's a strike, though. So once again, this one gets shuffled into Mysterio's Master Strikes, or Mastermind Tactics. Yes, Ragnot, so I am for the past several years, I've been reading in an order on Complete Marvel Reading Order. I've been reading an order called the Essentials Order. It's got like 7,500 comics in it. I've read about 4,500. I've gone from Fantastic Four #1 from 1961 all the way to right now. I'm in 2013. 2013, I just finished the Superior Spider-Man arc. I'm making my way to Secret Wars. The Essential Order is cool because it covers all the major events and character important things in the universe. So I'm getting through that, and then I'll go back and read some other issues I maybe didn't read. But yeah. So I'm up to 2013 about then. Ms. Marvel just made her first appearance in the order I'm reading, and looking forward to seeing more. Okay, he's got I gotta hit him 7 times now. 4 recruit on the right hand side. Let's take one of these blend into shadows for the teleport 4 cost thing that'll help with Invisible Woman. And that's all I can do. There's another one, 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind blend into shadows is pretty good. I just have to have the wherewithal to teleport it. Four, 5, 6. Yeah, this is why I want that teleported card, because now I guess I can play a copy of 4 of a kind, but the first one can't activate. 4, 5, 6. We got, there's our copycat who comes in. There's Amy. She comes in as a 3-attack villain. And guess what? I can't hit anything this turn. At least it wasn't a twist. So I won't even play my troopers in Defiance. I got 4 recruit. Let's take the other blend into shadows on the left. More teleporting. And another swashbuckler. There we go. And this should be a good hand. I got 5 grays last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can only activate one of these. All humans are expendable, but that's 1 KO I can get. We're on to turn 14 on the right-hand side. Turn 14 is going to have an escape probably, and it does not have an escape. We have another twist, so I got to make some VP or I get a villainous interruption. And I will get some VP this turn, so great. Great timing. Plus, I won't have an escape. Let's play what I've got. 2 recruit, 2 attack. 4 of a kind just gives me 2 attack. I can play Prodigy as a copy of 4 of a kind to get 4 more attack, and I'll be at 8. But I only have 2 recruit. So I could take Leaping Spider and clone it, but at this point in the game, turn 14 with no Spider deck, I don't think I want to do that. I wish I could clone 4 of a kind, but I do not have the recruit for it. I could clone another sidekick twice, which is something. But regardless, I gotta make some VP. So I could take out a copycat instead, which would let me KO one of my grays. And not play Prodigy at all. Left-hand side is gonna have some good attack. So I'm not gonna play Prodigy. I'll save him again. I'm saving him for an important occasion. Let's turn this down to 1. Let's fight the Copycat. Copycat has the fight ability, fight effect. KO one of your heroes. So I'm going to go ahead and KO his shield agent for that. And we won't fight anything else. Just needed that little VP. Get a sidekick for the 2. I don't want Leaping Spider, so I'll get boom boom. Some extra bonus attack if I need it. Getting a lot of X students today. No Pet Avengers yet. Okay, there's Loki got a Mischief, and I can't clone it, or play a copy of it. But I can swap some cards around if I need. Speaking of Loki, here's some more Loki. I'll get myself a new recruit this turn. And, so this Scheme Twist at the end of the last turn goes to the bottom of the deck. No shuffle, though. So it's not the next card I play. The next card I play is whatever this is. Oh! Another clone's escape. So, they're going to push another clone in. So many wasted clones. They just kept coming. One more. Easy decision. I KO Leaping Spider. And we clone 1 last time. I believe this is the last clone. Should be all 10. And it's a Master Strike, so that's not a clone. That's not a clones. We got a lot of bystanders in here, though. Okay, second clones. And I get to look at the deck because I'm pretty sure that's the last one. Yep. She has. Okay, shuffling in a bystander here. Once again, if you're watching, thank you for being here. If you'd like to submit your own viewer challenge for a chance for me to play it, you can just type in !challenges for a link to the form, or you can go to challenges.bageltopgames.com. You can use any Marvel Legendary cards you want. You can even put in your own custom rules. I've had people make their own custom villain groups based on different cards. Somebody made a Jean and Scott villain group by taking Jean and Scott villains, adversaries from different groups and putting them all together. How many rares carried off by Skrulls? None. I had a Kitty Pryde being carried off by Skrulls. One I actually fought and gained, so doing okay on that end. I've had a lot of escapes, though, thanks to all these clones coming out. Here's the escape pile. Pretty significant amount of escapes. So I got 5, 5, 4, 4, 7. Not great for Ghost in the Machine, but beggars can't be choosers, and I only have 2 recruits, so I'll play it now. 1 attack for each different cost among heroes in HQ. That's 1, 2, 3 for 3 different costs. And we're going to go ahead and play one of these unactivated to attack. The second one will play activated. 2 more attack. You may KO a card from your hand or discard a pile if you do gain a new recruit. Let's go with the discard pile. Let's go ahead and get rid of yet another shield agent and gain myself a new recruit. Now, where did I put those ones? Here they are. In case you don't know what a new recruit is, here they are. It's a sidekick, but instead of drawing 2 cards, you draw 1 card, get 1 attack. You still put it back to the bottom of the stack. So this is gained. And I have 8 attacks, so I could hit the Mastermind if I don't care about a escaping Sinister clone next turn. And I probably should do that. I don't care too much about an escape. And I should hit Mysterio. And I'm not. Only thing I could clone this turn is a sidekick anyway. So let's eat up the escape. Let's go ahead and hit Mysterio for 8. All right, yep, let me double check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see if I get a real tactic or not. I don't know. All right, it is a fake tactic. So this tactic is worth 5 VP, right? 6 VP. So I hit an illusion. At least that's 1 fewer illusion there. So 1 out of the 7 I've hit. Let's get ourselves yet another sidekick. A lot of sidekicks this game. It's Red Wing. There's a Pet Avenger. Probably facing an escaping clone, but a pretty good hand. I can activate Swashbuckler, so I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attack this next turn on the left. Then a reshuffle. I've also got God of Mischief here. Loki is coming in strong with this setup. I did not expect him to make such a showing. Turn 16 is Penance, so first thing that happens is yet another Mr. Sinister clone escapes. I am allowing these escapes because it doesn't hurt me in the evil wins condition. And I'm not playing for a score. Who do I KO, though? I'm leaning with Father of Lies. It's a 3 attack card, and it moves cards around, but it doesn't let me draw anything. And I think both decks are pretty well built for their strategies, so I'm going to get rid of Father of Lies. I can't clone it either, so we'll get some more clone opportunities to show up. Cool, there's Disappearing Act. So we have Penance coming in. He is a 2 attack villain. He gets 1 attack for each villain in your victory pile. And it's kind of late in the game, but my victory pile on the right has only 1 villain. We don't count the copycat as a villain. Once she's in the victory pile, we talked about that. So she's a bystander. So right now, he's a 3 attack villain, so I should probably take him out because left-hand side has 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to be a lot stronger on the left-hand side. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. So that's another reason not to do it. Oh, hold on. Chat is yelling at me. I missed your message, Ragnar, from earlier. Say it again if you want. I just missed it. Okay, let's go with God of Mischief, Father of Mischief. 6 attack. Each player reveals a Brotherhood, which I could do. Or reveals their hand. Each player that revealed their hand, you may swap a card from that hand with a card in the layer of the same cost. HQ at the same cost. Let's just reveal because there's no reason not to do it since I'm playing both sides. So here's both hands. Starting with this side, nobody I can swap, so it doesn't matter. Left-hand side, 0, 3. I got 3 and 5 and 4. Only 5 is Swashbuckler. Can't swap it for itself. Wouldn't do anything. No 3 costs. I got Blended Shadows. I could swap a Blended Shadows for an Invisible Woman. for KO power and recruit. And I'm considering it. Or 4 of a kind. No worries. But I did build up a teleport side. But I did get rid of a few officers, or a few agents, so I could use one of these. See, what can I look at my hand? I got 1, 2, 3. I have attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. 11 if I use Blend into Shadows. But if I take 4 of a kind, that's even more in my hand. Although if I'll lose the ability on humans or expendable if I swap it with something that's not covert. You know what? I'm gonna keep Blend into Shadows. I'm gonna not swap anything. Thought about it, but I'm not going to. Okay, 2 attack. I'm at 8. I got 2 recruit. So, unfortunately, once again, I don't have enough attack to enough recruit to recruit something and clone it. I could hit Mysterio again. If I do that, I can't hit Penance. I could hit Penance and a Sinister clone. And then clone a sidekick. Or I could hit Mysterio. And lose out in a clone. Again, I don't care that much about escapes. And I can just wait until the right turn again to hit Penance. So I'm going to hit Mysterio again. Why the heck not? We'll let these clones go and escape. They seem to like to escape. Who am I to get in their way? Hit him one more time. I got to hit him so many times, I can't waste time. Okay, we get actual tactic. We got Master of Illusions. If this is not the final tactic, shuffle cool. Shuffle a Master Strike tactic from each other player's victory pile into Mysterio's Mastermind tactics. And guess what side hit him last time? The left-hand side. So he's back to normal, you guys. Fun. Well, he's not back to normal. He's back to where he was before I hit him this turn. So this tactic is defeated, but the other tactic goes back in. So to be accurate, I'm going to just put the counter down. I only have 1 tactic now. Out of 7. Just went back in. That was a bummer, but at least this one's gone. This one's out of here. That one can't happen again. Okay. So I'm really hitting him more than 7 times. Let's so I got Prodigy still, but it's not going to be worth it. I can't copy the rare. Let's get a sidekick for 2. Standard sidekick is for me. I hope that was worth it. I really got to get these KOs to happen. I've had a few. I need more. 6. 4, 5, 6 different cards. We got turn 17. Do we have an escape? We do not have an escape. Second time this has happened. An almost escape but scheme twist. So distract the hero again. I gotta get some VP or else I get a villainous interruption. I'm gonna get some VP this turn. So let's play this out. In order to KO something, I have to play Blend into Shadows instead of teleporting it. So I'll play it for 2. I will play Loki's All Humans Are Expendable. 2 more attack. Let's go ahead and KO another card from my discard pile. Pretty sure it's gonna be another shield agent. So let's do it. KO the shield agent. And gain myself a new recruit. Here it is. I'm sorry. Probably the smaller hand size that did it. Imagine there's another Mastermind that reduces your hand size and you Dark Alliance them with Onslaught. There's already some really bad combos there. I have to play Bam first for 2 recruit. Then I can play Swashbuckler for 3 base and 3 activated. So I'm to 10 attack here on the left-hand side. A Trooper for 11. Oh, let me know how the expert game goes while you watch me. I'll have to check into their stream later. All right, 3 recruit total. Yeah, that's true. You can get that horror. That'll reduce the hand size as well. Avatar always knows the best ways to make things extra difficult. He's like, oh, there's a horror here, or this combo here, or you put this villain, then that one that come in. You always have the most torturous stuff. And I know, because you make them come out on the Chaos Mode streams. All right, so this Penance is not 3 on this side. He has plus 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a 6. So let me actually get this die up here so I can swap him out quick, just in case. Penance is 6 on the left-hand side. If you played our league, you'd have to sometimes, because the randomizer really likes to give us epics lately. But, yeah, they're fun, though, for a challenge. Okay. 11 attack. I can hit Mysterio and a clone, and I have 3 recruit. But again, there's nothing I can take for 3. Well, I'm just gonna keep hitting Mysterio because why not? Let's go ahead and hit him for 8, and we'll probably hit a clone just to avoid an escape, just for the feel bads. All right. Do I get a real tactic? I get a real tactic. It is Captive Audience. Rescue a bystander for each Mastermind tactic Mysterio has left after this one. Interesting. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 tactics left. So I get myself 4 bystanders out of this. Pretty good. Let's grab them. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the top. Let's see what they are. First one is a standard bystander. Second one is news reporter. Hope there's no more Amy's. When you rescue this bystander, draw a card, so I gotta do a reshuffle. That means I lose out on these in the reshuffle, unfortunately. But news doesn't wait. Who's in the background of the news reporter? Who is that? Who is that? I gotta look up close. Oh, is that Captain Marvel? Like the OG Captain Marvel? I really don't know. I never really looked. Okay, anyway, I draw a card. It's, ooh, Kitty Pryde goes in the machine. More attack for me. And second bystander. Third bystander is Sunspot. I gain him as a hero. Doesn't really fit here, but oh well. And fourth one is a standard bystander. That was a good mix of different bystanders. Now I've got Ghost in the Machine, so I can do something different this time. Cost, it's still 3, right? 7, 4, 5. So I get 3 more attack. I can hit Penance this turn with his beefed up power. I wish I got some more recruit because I could do a double clone, but I'll save those again. So let's go ahead and hit Penance for 6. And he doesn't get a fight effect. So he's gone. That was kind of a flex, hitting him for his full power. And we'll get yet another sidekick right now. It is a standard sidekick. And maybe we'll do a clone later. I've been KOing a lot of my agents, and I haven't gotten a lot of recruit cards, so I might be just messing myself up there. But I can get plenty of... I'm hitting Mysterio consistently, so I don't really need to recruit anything else. Oh, before I do this, I should do the scheme thing. I got VP. This goes to the bottom of the deck. Now it's the right-hand side's turn. Villain deck card for the right-hand side is Venom from the CSA Special Marshals. I have plenty of Covert, though. So he's got size changing Covert, Escape, Fortify the bystander stack. When it's fortified, if a bystander would be rescued from there, KO that bystander instead. I love this card effect, though. It mirrors his villain's hero set, ally set. Even though this is a different Venom. Well, it's a different human bonded by the same symbiote. Okay. Let's go. Unseen Rescue. 2 attack. Focus 2 recruit rescue a bystander. I got 2 recruit. I've also got a trooper. Now I got some choices to make here. I'm going to want to play Victoria Hand for 4 recruit, and then I can clone one of them. And I think I'm going to teleport Nightcrawler. I'll play her now. I may send this hero or a hero from my hand, a shield hero from my hand undercover. I am not going to do that. I don't have any shield in my hand. I will not send her undercover. I need her a little bit longer. So I've got 3 attack, 4 recruit. I will commit right now to teleporting Blend into Shadows for 4 of a kind later. And because I can't hit anything for 2 extra. Size changing puts Venom down to 5. So I could hit Venom for 5 if I played Nightcrawler, but I'm not going to do that this turn. Let's hit a Sinister clone. Once again, I hit him for 3. Next hero I recruit this turn is cloned. That costs 4 or less, but 4 is all I need on this side. So what do I want to recruit and clone? Unseen Rescue, 4 of a kind, or Disappearing Act. KOing is nice. It's not Unseen Rescue. Bystanders aren't helping me too much. It's either 4 of a kind or Disappearing Act. Although Unseen Rescue is the uncommon. And there is one more I can get. But for this game, I think I'd rather have 2 more 4 of a kind with what I'm building. Do I have any disappearing act? Did I ever get one? I don't think I did. Again, I think I'm doing, even with the KOs I've already done, I think I'm doing well enough that I don't have to do that many more KOs. I can just clone 4 of a kind. And that's, 2 of these is going to be 1 hit on Mysterio if I have another 4 cost, which if I teleport, I'll get that. So I'm going to commit to getting 2 4 of a kinds. We'll recruit 4 of a kind for 4. And we will clone her. Let's see, top, bottom card of the deck. Nope, wasn't so lucky. Hasn't happened yet. 4 of a kind. I swear I haven't taken them all yet. There's 1, 2 there. Okay, there's 2 left. But I get 1 more. And as long as I keep teleporting Nightcrawler, I can guarantee that'll activate on all of them each turn. So that's the strategy. Now that I've already teleported him once, commit to keep teleporting him until a 4 of a kind shows up. And I need the attack if another invisible woman doesn't show up. It's a really nice little combo. Shuffled up, and that's it. Teleported. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, check this out. I got Prodigy. I could play Blend into Shadows. I could copy 4 of a kind twice. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. That is 2 hits on Mysterio. Pretty sure that's what I'm going to be doing next turn. That's pretty darn good. Okay, turn 19. Mysterio's low attack works pretty well with teleport because you don't need that much attack to hit him once. Okay, Master Strike. Speaking of Mysterio, he heard that I said that. This illusion convention is not going very well for him. He's getting desperate. I'll shuffle this into his tactics. There are now 9 total times I gotta hit him. It's actually 10. Or 8 total times. Actually 9 because of the extra tactic he put back in. But I have to hit him 4 more times. Right? There should be 5, 6, 7. Oh no, that's not right. There's yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the Mastermind 8. Yep, I hit him 6 more times right now. All right, let's play it all out. Maybe the new recruits can give me a sidekick for more KOs. Starting with the first new recruits. Once again, they're like sidekicks instead of 1 extra card, they give you 1. What am I trying to say? Instead of 2 cards drawn, it's 1 card draw, 1 attack. So 1 attack, 1 card draw. It's an agent. I'll return that. I'll play the second new recruit. 1 attack, 1 card draw, and still no covert. So it was worth a shot. Those go back to the stack. I'll play all humans because it's not going to activate. That's 4, 6 attack, and 3 recruit. So check this out. I got Marvel Team Up. Gain a sidekick. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. This is a little better, even though it's probably going to fail on the draw. It's 2 classes for whatever reason I need that. For Swashbuckler, maybe. Oh, and for Sunspot. And each one gives me a sidekick. Will be fun to clone. I also can hit Venom this turn because I got size changing covert. Yeah, let's just hit Venom instead. I'm not 100% on cloning that or even recruiting it at all. So Venom has 7 attack, size changing covert, so he's down to 5. We hit him for 5 and get him out of here. So he doesn't even have a chance to fortify. I don't think he was going to get that far since all the clones are gone. And for 3 recruit, I'm not going to take Marvel Team Up. I'd rather just get a sidekick straight up. I'm not really using the HQ much this game. Standard sidekick. Left side is really short on recruit, but again, I don't really need it with the teleporting and the drawing and all the stuff. And Mysterio's low attack. Okay, cool. This is a lot of attack. Yeah, this setup's not too much pressure, and I'm enjoying that. So thanks, Montax, for designing this one. We've got 1 more setup coming after this, so stick around if you want to see a brand new game. I already have the card set aside, so it's not going to be that much reset time. Okay, turn 20 is Scheme Twist, which again, later the game goes on. That's not the scheme. Later the game goes on, the easier this is to succeed. I have to get at least 1 VP to pass this, and I will. Let's do the thing I said. Let's hit Mysterio twice. So, we're going to start with Blend into Shadows. 2 attack. Then we're going to play 4 of a kind, which I'll go through this for you. 2 attack base. If you played any other cards that cost 4 this turn, you get +2 attacks. So I'm up to 6 after that. And I'll take a break to take some water. Thank you, Mikey. Now, we're going to go ahead and play both Prodigies. Play this card as a copy of another hero you play this turn that costs 6 or less. This card has both tech and the hero class 2 copy. So I'm going to play Prodigy twice, or 2 Prodigies. Each is a copy of 4 of a kind, which give me 4 total attack. So 4 plus 4 is 8. So that's 14 total attack. After that's done, and then 2 Shield Troopers put me up to 15 and 16. Enough to hit Mysterio twice. Let's go ahead and hit him for the first time. See what we get. Is it a real tactic or a fake tactic? It is a fake tactic that is going to my victory pile on the right. And let's hit him a second time for the other 8 I've got. We already shuffled, so I'll just reveal it. A second. Oh, we got 2 fake tactics out of here. One after the other. He's got 3 left. There's 2 more strikes left in the deck. So if I can defeat him before the 2 strikes are played, that's going to feel pretty good. And that's the end of my turn. I succeeded on the scheme, so thank goodness his fake tactics are worth VP. Otherwise, I would have failed. That twist goes to the bottom. 1 recruit's not going to get me anywhere, so I won't play it. Awesome use of Prodigy. Oh, I think I just put Prodigy in my discard pile. Hold on. He goes away. Yeah. As much as I'd like to keep him, I don't get to. He's a sidekick. This hand looks pretty good. I can just melt down for 2 attack if I need it. But I also got... Can I hit him twice? 6, 9, 10, 11. I can probably hit him twice if the sidekick draw is good. Okay. Can also probably hit him on this turn. Turn 21. Bullseye shows up. So Bullseye's got the fight effect. KO one of your heroes with a recruit icon. He's 6 attack. His escape effect makes me KO cards with a printed attack of 2 or more. I'm not going to let him escape. The clones came out first. That really helped me. They didn't push any bad escapes out. Let's start with, I got 5, 4, 2, 4, 7. That's 4. I don't think it's going to be much better than that. Although I will play Red Wing first, just to be safe. Starting with Red Wing, another sidekick, top 3 cards of my deck, so I get to draw the one I picked from the top 3. And, ooh. I could take Swashbuckler, but I don't have any other instinct cards, so it would give me 3 attack. I'd rather wait and draw Swashbuckler in the next turn, because more likely I'll get an instinct there. So I'm going to take Blend into Shadows. I'll put the next one back with Swashbuckler on the top. Oh, no, wait. Red Wing's instinct. What am I doing? I can play it this turn. All right, I swapped that. I wasn't looking at my close-up. So, yeah, thanks to Red Wing, I can use Swashbuckler this turn, which will give me how much attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 15 attack. I'd still be 1 short from hitting the Mastermind twice. So maybe even though I can activate it, I still want to save it for next turn. Because I'm still going to be short on recruit, and I'm not going to clone anything. You know what? Yeah, I'm still going to save Swashbuckler. I'm going to take Blend into Shadows anyway. I can just teleport it if I want, and we'll put that on top. So even though I could activate it, I'm going to save it. Well, yeah, I'm glad I caught that too. Okay, let's play 1 Blend into Shadows to just do a KO. 2 attack. And then we're going to play Loki to KO this Shield Agent from my hand because I have no discard pile. Get myself another new recruit right now. We'll play Ghost in the Machine for 4 more attack for the 1, 2, 3, 4 different costs I've got. I'm up to 8. That's enough to hit Mysterio, so we will. Yeah, I'm looking at, since I'm streaming this, I'm looking at 5 different things all at once, so sometimes it takes me a little bit to catch something. But if I don't, I do appreciate it that you let me know. But sometimes it takes me like 15 seconds to be like, oh, I missed that. All right, tactic is another fake one, so fake tactic is out of here. That's all the fake tactics. All the whiffs are gone. He's got 2 actual tactics left. And now, I could play 3 attack and hit a clone, but I won't, and I'll end my turn. And I will teleport this to Nightcrawler, because I didn't use it. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, yep, I got and it teleported. So now I can do Swashbuckler and get a lot of attack here. I'm glad I held on to that. It's nice to have a setup where you don't care about escapes, but you can just let them happen. I mean, you're not the best hero if you do, but sometimes it's the smartest thing you can do for your game. Okay, turn 22 is going to be another strong turn. Gives me another scheme twist. Once again, all I have to do is get at least one VP this turn. That's it. Distract the hero is a, depending on the setup, it can be a pretty simple scheme to get past. But early I was attack locked, so if this twist happened early, I could have been in big trouble. I am focused. I will not get villainously interrupted. Okay, let's draw, see what I get. Although I could draw Boom Boom twice. If I play Time Bomb, I could draw it twice, but that's not worth it, so I'd rather just melt down if I have to. All right, sidekick first. Although, hold on. Do I want to play Loki first? Do a swap. I could swap. I could put the sidekick in, swap it for Marvel Team Up. That would be kind of funny. What about the left hand? I could swap the sidekick for Marvel Team Up on the left as well. That just sounds like fun. And I'm going to have enough attack to hit Mysterio anyway. But it's not the smart thing to do. It just sounds really fun. Put a sidekick in there. I could... Nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm chickening out. It sounds like fun, but I'm not going to. Sidekick, we'll just play it. And shuffle in my discard. Shuffle out my discard and draw 2. One, 2. Okay. Now there's more options for me to swap. Is there anybody I want to swap out if I play God of Mischief? I've got... I want to keep this 4 of a kind. I don't have another 4, though. I didn't get to teleport a Nightcrawler here. Nah, I don't want to swap anybody here. Anybody I want to swap over here? Nope. So I'll just play God of Mischief. Do nothing with that. We will play... If you use Squirrel Rare to get some starters with HQ, you can swap them for wounds with Loki. Sure. Yeah, there's some schemes that'll interact funnily. There's some interesting interactions that you can get if you do that. So 6 attack. 8 attack, because no cards that cost 4. 9 from the Trooper. So let's look at Boom Boom and see what I want to do. So she can give me 1, 3, or 4 attack depending on what I do. If I get 4, I'll be at 13. I only need 8 to hit Mysterio. And I'll have 1 left over, so I'll have 1 floating. So do I want 2 attack, 4 attack, or 5 attack? I have enough recruit to clone something. I can clone Disappearing Act, do some KOs. It's late in the game. So, you know what? I'll take Boomer right now. I'll get 3 attack and put her on the bottom of the sidekick stack. I'll avoid the wound. I'm at 12. I can hit a clone that way. All right, let's hit Mysterio for 8, of course. Okay, top tactic is, it's a real one. It is, I can't read it from there. Blurring images. Fight. You get 1 recruit for each Mastermind tactic Mysterio has left after this one. There's only 1, so I got 1 recruit. But hey, it's something. Oh yeah, Boom Boom's one of my favorite sidekicks. She's great. Yes, this tactic was defeated, and I gotta hit him 2 more times. Once for the tactic and once for the final blow. Let's play... Ooh, I can do this too. Oh, I can't do this. Shield Agent, 2 recruit. Shield Agent, 3 recruit. Victoria Hand, up to 5 recruit. I won't send her undercover. We'll keep her around. Okay, let's go ahead and hit a clone. Sinister clone is out of here. And I get to clone the next hero. I recruit this turn that costs 4 or less. Now, do I go with Unseen Rescue or Disappearing Act? It's so late in the game, I think I just want attack to get a bunch of bystanders. So I was going to take Disappearing Act, but I'm just going to go with Unseen Rescue because the game's going to be over soon. So, and it's the uncommon. It's fun to clone an uncommon. I'll take Unseen Rescue for 4. And I think there's 1 left. Or 2 left. Well, it's either 1 or 2. I just don't remember. Disappearing Act. No. Unseen Rescue. There we go. Cloning an uncommon is a lot of fun. Second one. And we will end this soon. 1 tactic and the Mastermind card to go. If we can do that before the Master Strike happens, all the better. We'll win faster. I don't think I've beaten Mysterio very often where I didn't get all his Master Strikes shown up first. Okay, we got 4 of a kind activated, so that's going to be 4, 6, 8, just enough to hit the Mastermind on the right-hand side. Good to know. So maybe 2 turns left. So here's my new hand, but I got to do the Scheme Twist thing. 7 cards. This goes to the bottom because I succeeded. And I hope I don't see any strikes, but knowing I just said that, this is probably going to be... Oh, it's Penance. I thought it was going to be a Master Strike. Penance, I got, again, +1 attack for each villain in my victory pile. So we do have to count those up. It's 1, 2, including himself again. 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the left-hand side anyway, he is a 7 attack villain in the sewers. But I might get 12 attack, or 16 attack this turn. We'll see. Starting with Sidekick. 1, 2. Maybe not. Let's do what I've got. Let's play all my teleporting cards. Bamf for 2 recruit. Blend into Shadows for 2 attack. Swashbuckler, which activates. I love the cards that have multiple class activations from different cards. This has 6 attack, 3 base, 3 activated. So I'm an 8 total. That is enough for Mysterio. Can I get 8 more attack? I don't think so. That's 2, 4. That's all I can get. 4 more. Well, let's do a KO. Activated by Blend into Shadows, 2 attack. I may KO a card from my discard pile or hand. Let's KO a Shield Agent from my hand. Although I can take intangible qualities. But the game's not going to last that long, so I'll just KO another agent in my hand just because. And get myself a new recruit. And the game might last that long, though, if a Master Strike comes up. I got to be specific. We'll play Sunspot, 2 more attack. I'm at 12. And 2 more recruit. I'm at 4. Let's hit the Mastermind again. Final tactic, but not the end of the game, is Mists of Deception. If this is not the final tactic, blah, 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 which doesn't matter because it is the final tactic. Otherwise, I would have had to reveal the top 5 cards of the villain deck, play all the Master Strikes I revealed, put the rest on the bottom. I'm glad this one was saved for last. Game's not over, though. But this tactic is gone. It is the final tactic, which whenever a card comes up that says if this is not the final tactic, it has an interesting interaction with the final blow because you don't do it, but the game's not over. All right, that was great. Let's go ahead and fight a clone. Once again, I clone the next thing I recruit. That costs 4 or less. Let me look at Pryde. Yeah, I can move stuff to the bottom of the HQ. If a Master Strike doesn't come up next, the game's going to be over next turn anyway, so whatever. I will take Pryde for 3. We'll see if she comes back up. She doesn't. Let's, a lot of cloning this game. Let's take the other one. Where are you? There you are. A second intangible qualities. Really fun. Nightcrawler and Invisible Woman work really well together. They both got the covert. They have the 4 cost thing. The teleport really helps with that. I'm enjoying that combo. Let's see if this is the last turn of the game. It all depends on if the next card is a Master Strike or not. And it is a Scheme Twist. Because last turn was Penance. So I think this is the end of the game. Once again, if I make any VP, it goes to the bottom. Okay. So Penance, by the way, is, just so I can be clear, see if I can take him out. He's 1, 2, 3 attack. Oh, he wasn't 7, he was 8. He has +2 starting, so wasn't gonna hit him anyway. So he's a 5 right now. That number should have been 8 before. Let's do it. Unseen Rescue. 2 attack. 4 of a kind. 4 attack up to 6. And Trooper. Up to 8. I'll play my 2 recruit and get Marvel team up just so Spidey's not left out this entire game. And we'll hit the Mastermind for his card. Alright, there it is. We have defeated Mysterio, and we have saved him from the Illusion Convention. And everybody cheered and clapped and stood up. That was fun. Let me go ahead and read you. I don't think there was a if I win, it was a if Mysterio wins, but let me show you what didn't happen here because we beat the game. If Mysterio won, he captures every award attendee in a deadly carnival-themed trap with his help from his buddy Arcade. But that didn't happen because we took him out. So well done, I guess me. But it was fun. Thanks for watching this. We have another game coming up, so don't go anywhere. But let me go ahead and dole out the prediction, and I'll count out my VP for you in case anybody cares. It was a fun one. It was a kind of a light game. I enjoyed it. Let me count out my VP in case anybody wants to know, and then we'll move on to game number 2. We've got on the left-hand side 1, 7, and these are again worth 6 as well. Pretty sure. Yep, 6 VP for the fake ones. So 7, 13, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34 points on the left. By the way, for these games, if you're watching on YouTube and you finish this game and you'd like to put your own score in to see how you did against mine, or let me know, put it in the comments. Put in your total points for each side, your number of turns, number of escapes, like I'm about to. So here's my other points: 6, 7, 13, 20, nope, 19, I can count. 25, 26, 32, 33, 37, 38. Wow. Both sides did pretty even as far as their performance, only 4 VP apart. Escapes, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, the scroll counts, 4 and 5. Kitty Pryde was not a villain, so she doesn't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 escapes. And as you can see, the turn count was 24. That's all you gotta know. As far as, and it was a win, of course. So there's my score there. Thanks for watching this one. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and check the playlist for the next video in the series. And if you're watching live, hold on, because we're about to start our second game. But to the rest of you, I'll see you later, and take care.